be honest.
Is your superpower stuff really real? Can you actually see what happens after a photo's taken?
Yes.
Then would you be cool checking this one for me?
Is your...
That's cool. I love that. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Link Click Bridon Arc. Previously, we left off on a lot of questions. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of fucking questions. They made it pretty clear that Cheng at this point does not have his power. We don't know where he gets his power from. I theorized that he might get his power from Lu Guang, but that doesn't really make sense because if Lu Guang got his power from Cheng in that one timeline, Cheng needed to have gotten his power from somewhere else in that previous timeline then, right? So where did he get his power from? And also we left off on him finding some sort of photograph, some sort of hidden photograph from, I think, his father or something. And that guy that we saw at the end of season 2 showed up. Other than that, I don't really know what's gonna happen. Let's just get into episode 2, shall we?
Come on. There's only two options. Play your cards or fold.
Shut up. I'll play when I'm ready. Now, call.
It's like pulling teeth with you, I swear.
Hot. Nah, that guy. Villain.
Oh, you can spot a bluff.
Hot.
That's
Villain.
your opener.
Hot.
You sound like a washed-up card shark.
Oh, but I can prove it. Or else drinks are on me. Sound fun?
Who is this guy?
I have some time to kill anyway.
I'm predicting this is the guy who killed Emma. Like I said last episode, I think the person who took her over was actually somebody else. One of the reasons I actually think this is because it would be a fucking amazing if it was. And that's the thing, right? If I was writing this story, that's what I would do. That's literally what I would do. Because one of the greatest things about time travel stories is the wrap-up. The realization that everything comes back to the first thing. The first thing that happened, everything comes back to that first thing at the very end. So it would be amazing if we find out later on in this season or in some other season that, oh my god, the person who killed Emma in that moment was actually this final villain. It would be so amazing. Because they already had like the red herring kinda with the twins being able to control people as well, making people think that, oh, they probably controlled Emma and killed her, right? But at the same time, imagine if it was this other person, this mastermind villain.
Take a risk already.
Only fools rush to action.
Is that why you only play kids?
Okay, how? You have to tell me.
Superpowers. Honest.
Okay, fine. Keep your secrets.
Real smooth, kid.
Is that what passes as game these days?
Call. End. In fact, I think it's time for me to teach you how well patience pays. All in.
I'm going all in, baby.
All that for an obvious
Balls deep.
Hey, care to join us? It's Texas Hold'em. One chip is worth 10 pounds. Interested?
Why should I be?
So you don't want the chance to show off for the lovely lady from the bar?
Look, sit down or don't, but just make a choice.
Go on. You can spot any bluff, right? Why not?
Okay, let's be honest. This is most likely a massive scam. Most likely, the woman chats up potential customers, kind of, gets a little close to them, right? And then they ask, you know, they ask him, all these people, right? They're probably all in on it. Maybe they play for fun with each other as well. But whenever a customer comes to play, then they all cheat and play to drain this guy of his money. And so while they're playing and the woman is chatting up the customer at the bar, they invite him to play and then they all cheat together against him. Shit like this you have to always look out for. But so far we don't know if he has any kind of power. But if he does...
Cheng says to play it smart.
Yep. See? Fucking told you. Of course they're cheating. But obviously he knows that, right? He's the ultimate mastermind. Of course he knows that.
You know, I can sum up you and your old man with the same word. Stubborn.
You know Boss Leo?
A bit. I was tight with your brother when he was a kid. He only mentioned you once or twice.
Is he why you ganged up on me? Because you hustled me out of my rent and tuition.
Was that it?
Okay, he didn't win.
I came in here thinking I'd
Smart.
have to deal with your wounded pride.
Because smart characters won't show their hand just for... They're not going to use their powers just to win a poker game, right?
Instead, it's your empty pockets.
Why not? I'm just a student.
Then make sure you learn the lesson you paid for tonight. All that superpower talk is ridiculous. Better to keep a low profile.
So you say.
Fine. I'm gonna be heading out, so if you're interested, come with.
How much does this guy know? Who is he, and what does he know?
Does your superpower only work if there's a beautiful woman around?
Maybe.
So what's the game?
Russian roulette. I assume you know the rules.
So, he knocks on the table twice, and then the gun comes up. Okay, so is this like a mechanic built into the desk, or is there some guy under the table, like literally like some sort of like gremlin sitting in some sort of cabinet that's built under the ground, under the table, that's always listening and making sure that whenever they hear a tap tap, that they then press a button to push the fucking the gun up. You know, like, how does that work?
1 bullet, 6 chambers. I'll let you go first.
What's the bet?
Let's say 50 million. Sound good?
I'm in.
Music to my ears. Of course we still have to see if you actually have the balls to pull the trigger.
It's your turn.
So, they say 50 million, but like, if he dies, where is he gonna get his money from? You know? Where do they get the money from then?
Well, that was fast.
This game is all about the thrill.
What is that thing? Is that a cigarette? No, I guess he just eats it, so...
These stupid things can't seem to kick them. They're always just around, you know? Like a bad penny.
The fuck is that even?
Like that. He indulges when he's stressed.
We don't have to keep going. There's no shame in wanting to live.
I know. Your turn.
You brat.
In a revolver like this, I think there's 6, right? Is there 6 in the chamber? Or was there 5? I don't remember. They've already tried 3 of them, so now you have 1, assuming there's 6, 1 in 3 chance.
This game the moment you walked in here.
I guess there's 5 then. Wait, he has a power to see into the future as well? What? What?
2 chambers left.
Okay, I guess there is a
Not much
6th then.
game left to play. What's this? No chit-chat. Just business? Or scared I messed with the gun?
Just curious what the trick is. I doubt you'd choose such a risky game otherwise.
I'm no cheater, kid, trust me.
Sorry. But I really can't do that now. Like Bossio says, never let trust me be the last thing you hear.
He likes to assume the worst of every situation, too. Makes sense for him, but you're inexperienced. If I had any tricks up my sleeve, why would I waste time discussing them? It's stupid. Like when people get scared and lose all their common sense. Now back to the game. It's a 50-50 shot. Either I die, or you do.
You don't realize it, do you? You've been giving the game away since the start. And all I had to do was listen. It's getting faster, which confirms my suspicions. You've known where the bullet was the entire time. It's the reason you let me shoot first, why you've been so eager to push the game forward, and why up until now this sound's been at a steady, even rhythm, like a metronome. When you want to sell a lie, there's a lot you can control. Tone, word choice, or body language, for example.
Heartbeat?
But it's not so easy to control your heartbeat.
What in the hell are you playing at, kid?
I'm not playing. You're the one preying on exchange students with these rigged games, and all to pay off your alimony, which is just pathetic.
The question is, does the old guy have the ability to see the future of some kind? Because we kind of saw it like a little flash of this guy dying. On the other hand, is his power really to like hear heartbeats or whatever?
You force people to play a game you control so you never have to risk anything. I bet you think you're smart. But really, you're just
how would he have known where the bullet is?
weak. That's beside the point. I'm not done playing, and neither are you. If I win...
Okay, of course it comes down to martial art fighting.
Well, if you're gonna be like that, then I guess the game's over.
What do you want from me?
Cheng mean. Please don't lie. It won't help you. So about Cheng mean, tell me everything.
Somehow, I don't believe that his ability is some sort of hearing the heartbeat thing. And even if it is, he seems to know a lot more than he lets on. Because he seems to know about the time travel, he seems to know about other powers, probably. I don't know, he seems to know a lot more than we realize. For his power to just be like hearing heartbeat, it's little... Like, I don't buy it, you know? If his ability was to essentially go back in time or something like that, then I would understand his wealth of knowledge about superpowers and stuff like that, right? But his ability just being like hearing heartbeats, I don't know. I think he might have been bullshitting. I'm probably not gonna remember Cheng Lei Ming or whatever, so I'm just gonna call him Dad Cheng. Okay, Cheng Dad.
Jerk! I want to see what it is!
What's wrong? A little help? Power Agent, gonna kill me!
No, I'm not. No, let me see it. He doesn't want me to see whatever it is he's hiding. But he forgets that I've known him for almost his entire life, and I know every face he can make. And that one, that's his guilty little thief face.
I didn't steal anything! And it's not a crime for a man to want to keep a secret, right? Tell her, Lu Guang.
Well, he's mostly right.
There, you see? Ugh, put that away.
Alright, fine. I'll drop it. Set it up before getting ready for Lu Guang's welcome party.
Yeah, I got it.
I thought you'd never like
He looked at that hiding place because he knew that the envelope was there and that it's gone, and that now that you know, Cheng found it, which means, was he the one who put it there in the first place for him to find? Well, he doesn't look happy about it, so maybe in the previous timeline that he was originally from, this happened and he realizes, oh shit, okay, it's happening again, right? Nothing has changed.
Okay, out with it.
Like, it's only a matter of time.
Lu Guang, be honest.
Is your superpower stuff really real? Can you actually see what happens after a photo's taken?
Yes.
Then would you be cool checking this one for me?
Is your...
That's cool. I love that. They showed what happened the first time, but something's different now.
Can you actually... Alright, fine, jeez!
Police shut down massive fraud ring and...
Why would things be changing? Dude, oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I fucking love this show! This is how you do time travel! The reason things changed is because this news thing that their phone blew up with, right? In other words, this news thing, well, we saw, right? This guy, this didn't happen the first time around. Which means that the villain guy that we saw earlier, like, he didn't go and do that thing with this guy the first time around, which means he probably has some sort of time travel power or the ability to jump between timelines or something like that, where he went potentially back in time as well and then dealt with this guy, and because of that, this news article blew up their phone, which changed them not looking at the picture in this instance. Which makes me think that the villain guy, I don't know his name, I don't know if they said his name, but I missed it, if they did. What I think this means is that that guy does have some sort of timey-wimey power. Maybe not time travel, but maybe jumping between timelines or something like that, right? This is essentially another reason why I'm thinking that he has some sort of power that has to do with time. Because I don't think this would have happened if that guy hadn't played the Russian roulette with that guy, that old guy. This timeline wouldn't have changed like it just did from the previous one if he hadn't done that.
Huh? Forget it. It can wait.
And I think Lu Guang is realizing that, you know, something changed.
Damn it.
But if Lu Guang is going and doing everything the same way as before, as the first time, if something has changed, I would suspect that somebody else is also going back in time and changing things. Because it would make sense, right? If I go back in time and I don't change anything, but things are different anyway, or like things go differently that time, it could very well be that someone else is fucking around.
It's your party, so you get first pick of everything.
Thank you, Cheng.
This is so good.
Enjoy it while you can, because living with Cheng
My brain is loving this shit.
Believe me.
Sorry, just checking the updates on Bridon.
Why are you suddenly so interested in Bridon?
I'm going there next week.
So what is Bridon? Is it like a location?
What's wrong?
Why is she so,
You can't go.
Okay, why?
Don't argue with me. Why did you book the trip?
Because I found this. Best I can tell, my dad sent it. And maybe he's still there. I know it's a long shot, but I have to go.
No, You can't.
I can't, and you know why I have to.
Yes, I know, and I also know you. You're impulsive and reckless and will definitely get yourself into trouble.
Please tell me that this is just you being paranoid. How can you, of all people, think so little of me? I'm not a damn child.
Cheng Shaoshi. And Xiao doesn't want you to go.
Mom? Why?
She knows something, but she's not saying.
Your mom. Before she went away, she came to see my dad.
If you care about him at all, then I need you to promise me. Never let him come to Bridon.
You saw her that night, and you never thought to tell me.
I'm sorry. Cheng Shaoshi, please wait!
It's fine. I just need some time alone.
Oh my god. They did this scene perfectly. You might be wondering what I'm thinking of, what I'm talking about. Their reactions are exactly what I would imagine normal people would react like if, you know, you find out that your lifelong friend knew something and didn't tell you and stuff like that. In normal anime, you would have like the main character blow up at the girl, like, why didn't you tell me? Right? But obviously, this is like, you know, you don't want to be mad at your friend. You know that she probably didn't do it because, you know, out of any, like, bad intentions or anything, right? So it's like, you're like, look, it's fine, but I just need some time alone. It's so good. It's like whoever wrote this, whoever the writer for Link Click is, they actually know how to write stories well. It's so good. She is in the wrong. I will say that. She is 100% in the wrong. One thing I hate most of all is lying unnecessarily. You know, a lot of people basically think that they are lying to protect somebody. And that may be true to some degree, but 9 times out of 10, the harsh truth is better than the sweet lie, okay? Knowing is better than not knowing. Even if knowing will hurt them, it is still better for them in the long run. In other words, tell the truth. If you don't need to lie, tell the truth. The only time I would say you can lie about shit is like when the alternative is much worse. If you're told that your loved one is going to literally be killed unless you lie to this person, then you're allowed to lie, right? But if you're lying unnecessarily to spare someone's feelings, it's like, bro, like, come on. I hate that shit. Like keeping relevant information from somebody to quote unquote protect them. It's so like, I hate that shit. Uh-oh. Bridge. Brings back memories.
I can go with you.
Am I the only one who would never do this? Like, hold something that I don't want to lose over the edge of a lot of water? I would never hold my phone or anything I don't want to lose over the edge like this. Ever. It's kind of like, what if it slips? What if a gust of wind blows that out of my hand or something? Like, that's so, it creates like stress in my mind.
If you want. If you recall, I did promise to help you.
That hurt. Quit messing up my hair. Yoink. Xiaoling's gonna freak. We cannot let her find out.
She's 100% coming along,
How's
let's
this
be
for a
honest.
plan? We sneak out and just go. Pull a fast one on her. Deal with the fallout later.
No. What the?
What's this?
You want more? Very well.
Who is that guy? Is he the one? Also, let's not forget. Red eyes? Red fucking eyes? Come on. I'm just saying. And he talks something about changing the timeline? Changing the past? There was a witness after all? Come on. I know you can do it, Link. I know you can do it. Have this red hair guy have the same power or something. And him being the one who killed Emma. That would be so amazing.
Changed a bit. It'll be fine. Everything is under control. This time, we will succeed.
Oh? Red hair? Who is this guy? Well, he's going to Bridon as well. Who is this guy? This guy is giving me feelings of like... Have you guys ever played Prince of Persia? The trilogy? This guy is giving me the feeling of the Dahaka. Right? Someone, or like a being, in this case a human I guess, but like a person who is going around killing people who are going around changing the timeline. Probably has the power to potentially go back to the past himself, and goes around killing people who are changing or messing with the timeline. Then it would also make sense that in the timeline, Emma was supposed to die, right? Emma was supposed to die, and then because Cheng went back in time and was about to, convince Emma not to jump, he almost succeeded, and then, or rather maybe he did succeed and the timeline did change at one point, but then he noticed and then took over Emma back in the past and was like, so there was a witness after all, which, like, and found out that Cheng had gone back in time to save Emma and then killed Emma to revert the change because Emma was supposed to die. I don't know. Fuck. There's just so many possibilities that I can think of. This show is so good. This is basically the type of show that, like, if I was to write a time travel story, I would do it kind of like this. That's how good it is. It's just so... It's so good. For now, all we can assume, I think, is that this guy knows about the time travel, potentially is a time traveler himself, and eventually goes to kill Cheng and Luguang. And then the other guy, the glasses guy, well, I'm not sure how he's involved yet, but it seems like they're all going to this Bridon place, and we're gonna have some sort of confrontation, I guess. Meanwhile, obviously, Luguang also trying to change the future, or kind of get onto a timeline where they don't die. It would be incredibly cool, though, if this guy was some sort of, like, timeline fixer, or whatever. You know, if he notices, due to his powers or whatever, he notices that the timeline is changing, or whatever, he goes to those timelines to then kill the people who are messing with the timeline. That would be amazing. Fuck, this show is so good. Oh my god. I'm only 2 episodes in, and I'm so fucking invested. One thing I do hope, before I end off, is that I hope Chao Lang also goes with them. You know, as much as Luguang and Cheng are, great characters, I do think that I kind of want... I don't want them to just kind of go off on their own and not have Chao Lang a part of the story at all, you know? I actually like her a lot. I guess we'll see. next time when we go to Bridon. I hope you enjoyed episode 2 of Link Click, the Bridon Arc, and I shall see you next time in episode 3. Next time in episode 3. Next time.